Okay, so the chapter name is coordinate geometry. What is basically coordinate geometry? In coordinate geometry, we will study the geometry using the coordinate points. So what are coordinates points? So for example, if I talk about a graph, if we have a graph line, this is y-axis and this is basically x-axis, representing x-axis, and this is representing y-axis. So coordinate point, for example, the point is here. We have 4, 2, for example. This is the point we have. So this is known as a coordinate point we have. The first point is representing x-axis and the second point representing y-axis. Okay, so this is basically a basic definition of this. For the first thing we will learn the distance formula. First, we have to understand what is distance formula. So basically, this is formula between the two coordinate point. When two coordinate point is given to us, then we apply distance formula in this. Okay, the distance formula. For example, I have a line A and B. A has a point 1, 2, and B has a point 3, -4. So if I need to find out the length, mostly they will tell you find out the length of AB. They will not use the word distance. They will use the word length. Find out the length. So the formula to find out the length using the two coordinate points is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is a formula to find out the length of AB or distance of AB. Distance between AB or length. This is basically a formula to find out the length of AB. Now, as we know, the first point is x and the second point is y in the coordinate points. So this is known as x1 and this will be y1. This is x2 and this will be y2. Now I will put the values. First x2 is 3, so I will put 3. X1 is 1, so I will put 1 and whole square. Plus y2 is -4, so I will put -4. And y1 is 2, so I will put 2. 3 minus 1 will be 2 whole square. And this will become -6 whole square. So 2 square is 4 and 6 square is positive 36 because the even power will change the negative sign into positive. So now this will become root 40. If I simplify this, so this will become 2 root 10. Okay, so this will be your length of AB. Yes, any confusion?
No.
Okay, so this is the basically distance formula, and this is how we can find out distance or a length. We can say length of 2 points, coordinate points. Now, we will see some question that is recently come in the past papers. So as I told you, they will use the word length of AB. We have to find the length. So if you see the question number 1, A is the point 4, 5, B is the point -2, 8. Find the length of AB. So this is basically x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Now length of AB. The formula is x2 minus x1. So x2 is basically -2, and this is x1 is 4. Oh, sorry, x2 minus x1. This will be negative sign between them. Whole square plus y2. Y2 is 8 and y1 is 5. Whole square. Now, this is become -6 whole square plus 8 minus 5 will be 3 whole square. So 6 square will be 36 and this will become 9. So now this will become 45. Okay. Now how to simplify? We already done the topic search. So if you don't remember, the simple is that you know that 5 9 the 45. 9 is basically a square of 3. So 3 root 5 will be our distance or a length of AB. Yes, any confusion?
No.
Okay, great. Now we'll see next question. Now next question is, they have given the graph x and y axis they've given us, and they have put at some point A, B, and D. And what we need to find out, we don't need to solve this party right now because we haven't done the midpoint topic. Now we have to find the length. So now I have to find out the length of AB again. So the A point is this and B point is this. So again, I will apply the formula x2 minus x1. This will be x1 comma y1. This is x2 comma y2. So x2 minus x1, 4 minus 1 whole square, plus y2 minus 6 minus 2 whole square. So now this will become 3 whole square, and this will be 4 whole square. So now this will become 9, 3 squared 9, and this will be 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. Root 25, and root 25, basic 25 is a square of 5. So the final answer will become 5. 5 is the length of A and B. Yes, any confusion, any issue, you can ask me question.
No, I
Yes,
understand.
everything is clear?
Understand,
Oh,
yeah.
great. Okay, great. Okay. Now, this question, we will solve part number C. We will not solve these two parts. The question is, P is minus 1 comma 3 and Q is 5 comma minus 1. Now, part C is very interesting. I will move toward this. So, we have part C, that is given that the length of PQ is 2 root n unit. So, in this question, they have given us the length of PQ. In the previous part, what we are finding? We are finding the length of two coordinate points. Right now, they have given the length of 2. Where n is an integer, find the value of n. So, I will write 2 root n will be equal to the formula, because they already mentioned that this is the length of PQ. So, I write 2 root n. Now, I will apply formula x2 minus x1. So 5 minus and minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. 2 root n will remain the same. So minus minus plus 5 plus 1 will become 6 square, and this will become negative 4 square. So 2 root n, 6 square is 36 and 4 square is 16. 36 plus 16. So the 2 root n will be equal to 52. Root 52. Now the question is, we have to find out the value of n. And n is inside the root, so I have to apply square on both sides. So this square root will be cancelled out. This will become 52. And this square will apply to 2. So this 2 will become 4 because 2 square is 4. And when this square apply to root n, so this will be cancelled out. This will become 4n. N will come out from the root because square and root will be cancelled out. Now we have to find out the value of n. So we will divide 4. We'll move 4 to the other side. It will divide. So the final answer will be 13. So the value of n is 13. Yes, Azan, any confusion in this question?
No.
Well, great. Now, Q is the point n comma minus 4, and R is the point minus 1 comma 8, S is the point 3 comma 2. The length of P and the length of QR is 13 unit. The length of QR is 13. Q and R length has been given to you. Now, what we need, find the two possible values of n. There is the n, the one coordinate point is missing. So the length of QR is 13. So I will write 13. Now I will apply formula. X2 is minus 1 and x1 is n. So I will write n here. Plus y2 is 8 and y1 is negative 4. So 13 root minus 1 minus n whole square So minus minus plus it will become 12 square. 12 square will be 144 minus 1 minus n whole square plus 144. Now, the issue is that we have to remove this root. So we have only one option to do that. We have to apply square on both sides. We have to apply square on both sides. This square will be cancelled out. 13 square is 169 is equal to minus 1 minus n whole square plus 144. Now I will move this 144 to this side. It will 169 minus 144 is equal to minus 1 minus n whole square. Yes, so far any confusion, Adan?
No.
That's it.
No.
So this will become 25 minus n minus 1. Now again, we need to find out the value of n, and we have a square, whole square. So now I will apply root on both sides, square root on both sides, because this square root will be cancelled out, and root 25 will become plus minus 20, because the question requires to find the two possible values of n. So when the value comes out from the root, we write plus and minus. If they say one value of n, so we will just take positive 5, but the requirement is positive two values of n, so that's why I write plus minus 5. That's the rule. We take out the value from the root. Now minus 1 minus n. Now you can see that 5 has two signs, positive and negative. So first time I will write positive. So I will move n to this side and 5 to this side, because we have to find the value of n, and n must be positive. So minus 1 minus 5, so n will be negative 6. This is the first value we got. Now I will take 5 as a negative. Again, I will move n to this side and 5 to this side. So n is equal to minus 1 plus 5. So n is equal to 4 will be the final. These are the two values of n. Yes, Azan. Any confusion? Any question regarding this question? Regarding this topic, distance or length we are finding of two coordinate points? Yes.
No, I understand everything.
Everything is clear? That's great. Okay. Now, calculate the length of PQ. We have to find the length of PQ. Can you please tell me what is the coordinate of P in this point? They have marked the P. Can you tell me the coordinate points?
-3.
Okay, great.
Um,
Oh, no, 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 no. Please, please be careful. Not minus. Are you sure?
of P. P, right?
Yes, P coordinate. Yes, yes. First, we always write the X coordinate.
Oh, okay, okay. -4
Very good. Minus 4, comma.
and -3.
Very good. Now, tell me the coordinate of Q.
Q is 5. X first,
Always
right?
we have to write. Yes, first X.
Um, minus
Yes.
4.
Be careful. In coordinates, this is the positive values of X, and here we have a negative values of X. Here we have a positive value of Y, and in this we have a negative value of Y. What is the coordinate of this? Quickly, quickly. You can see this point is
3.
here. Yes, 3, comma, and this is 5.
3.
5. So you have an idea of graph, or you don't have any idea?
I do, but like I struggle with it sometimes.
Oh, so we have 2 points, and we have to find the length. Can you please find out the length? Tell me what is the answer.
Okay, 1 second. Do I give it as a root or decimal?
Root.
Root 133.
133. X2
No,
minus
113,
X1.
113. 113.
113. Okay, let
Yeah.
me check. Yes, you are absolutely right. Root 113. This is what you got, and this is a correct answer. Okay, now moving towards the next question. Okay, the next topic is basically gradient or a slope. Okay, gradient or a slope. What is gradient and slope? Basically, the steepness of a line is known as a gradient of a slope. So to find out the slope, we have a formula. Slope is represented by m. We can find the slope by using formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. When we have a two coordinates point here. When two coordinates points are given. When two coordinate points are given, then we can use this formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is the formula. For example, I have a line A is 1 comma 2 and B is minus 5 comma 3, and I have to find out the slope. So y2 minus y1, 3 minus 2, x2 minus x1. So 3 minus 2 will give me 1, and this is negative. So the final answer of slope is 1 upon minus 6. Okay, this is basically a slope. In slope, we have some conditions. We need to understand some condition of slope. The condition number one is when two lines are parallel. What are parallel lines? Basically, a line moving toward the same direction but never intersect. Okay, for example, either the two lines they are parallel, and we have to find out the slope. So remember that when the lines are parallel, the slope will always be equal. M1 means the slope of first line and M2 means the slope of second line. So when the two lines are parallel, their slope is always equal, or we can say gradient is always equal when the two lines are parallel. Now the next condition we have, and two lines intersects perpendicularly. When two lines intersect perpendicularly, okay. So what does mean perpendicular mean? Perpendicular means the two lines are intersecting at a 90 degree. It's called perpendicular. For example, one line is this and second line is intersecting with this line 90 degree, making a 90 degree angle. So when two lines are intersect at a 90 degree angle, this is called a perpendicular line. So when two lines are perpendicular, then the condition will become M1 multiplied by M2 equal to minus 1. When two lines intersect perpendicularly. So for example, you will get the question that the slope of the line 1 is, for example, the slope of a line 1 is m1 is 2, and this line is intersecting perpendicularly. Find m2, for example. Find the slope or gradient or m2. So how we can find m2? We will put the value of m1 in this condition. M1 is 2. I will move m2 to the other side, so it will become negative 1 over 2. This is how we can solve m2 equal to minus 1 over 2. Yes. Any confusion?
No.
Okay, great. Now we are moving towards some questions, so we'll see how to solve this. Now, we will not do this part, we will do the part number B. Point A is 2 comma 4. is joined to the point B 5 comma minus to find the gradient. So we have to find the gradient. So simple, the formula is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So here y2 is minus 2, y1 is 4, x2 is 5 and minus 2. So minus 6 over 3. So we'll cut down. So the slope will be negative. That's a simple thing. Okay. I hope there is no confusion in this part. So we got the minus 2. Now the next part. Can you please try this one? Try this part B and find the gradient. Tell me what is the gradient you got. Please try this one quickly. Yes, what do you got?
I'm still
Okay, okay. Quickly. It's a very simple question.
I got minus 2 over 3.
Minus 2 over 3. Let me check. Minus 1, minus 3, 5 plus 1. Minus 4 over 6, minus 2 over 3. Yes, absolutely right. Well done. Now moving towards the next. Again, you have to find the gradient. So I hope you can find out the gradient clearly. You know how to find out. So this will be homework for you. Now, okay, now this question. Part number B. A is the point 0, comma 3, B is the point 1, comma 5, C is the point P, comma minus 1. The gradient of B and C, the gradient of this B and C is minus 3 over 4. So they have given us the gradient. They have given us the gradient that is minus 3 over 4. And the points are y2 minus y1. So minus 1, minus 5. x2 minus x1. x2 is P. So now we need to find out the value of P. So we will cross multiply. P minus 1 will goes to this side and multiply with negative 3. So this will become minus 3P and plus 3. And 4 will goes to the side. Minus 4 minus 20. So 3P, this will become minus 24. And 3 will goes to the side and minus 3P is equal to minus 27. Now 3 will goes to the side and divide. So the final value will be negative 9. So the value of P is negative 9. Yes. Any confusion in this question?
No.
No. Okay. The point P, 2 comma minus 3 and Q is 3 comma minus 2 is given to us and R is 8 comma Z. So can you tell me how we can solve this question? Any idea? Actually, they are using the word collinear. So you have any idea what is collinear points?
No.
You have no idea. Collinear points mean these all points lying on the same line. For example, we have a straight line. These all points are lying in the same. These all points are lying in the same line. So this is known as collinear point. Okay, got it? What is collinear
Alright.
point? Okay, so this
Yeah.
means that they all are lying in the same line, so their slope will be equal. So for example, now let's be very how we can solve this point. First, I will find the slope of PQ. So I will write slope PQ. So we have a point. So minus 2 and minus y2 minus y1. So this will be positive. Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So the slope of PQ, I will get 1. So this will become 1. So the slope of PQ, I get 1. Now I will find the slope of QR. So you can see this 2 point. So y2 is z, y1 is minus 1, so positive 2, x2 minus 3. So this will become z plus 2 divided by 5. Now, as we know that these all points are lying on the same line, so we know that their slope will be equal. So I will put both the value equally. Okay. Now I will simplify this and find out the value of z. That's what the question requirement. Now the value of this is 1 and this is z and multiply. So 5 is equal to plus 2. 2 will goes to the other side and 5 minus 2 will be 3. So that value is 3. Yes, Adhan, understand how I solved this question?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope everything is clear. What is the points?
Yeah.
Now we need to find the gradient of J. This is basically a line of J, and we have to find out the gradient of this. Now, how we can find the gradient if we don't have any point given in the question in the graph? So we can take any 2 points and we can find the gradient. How? I will take this first point. So this is the first point. This is 0, comma 1. Okay, because x is 0 and y is 1. And I will take this point. This is x is 10 and this is 6. So 10, comma 6. Understand what I did?
No, not really.
Not really. So right now in this question, we don't have any points. Okay. So this is a line. This is a basically line of J. Okay. So from this line, I will take any 2 points.
Any
Okay.
two.
I will take, yes, yes, yes. First, I will take this point. This is 0, comma 1 because x is 0 and y is 1 in this point. And I will take this point. You can see x is 10 and y is 6. Understand now?
Yeah.
Now I'll apply the formula. Y2 minus y1 slope of J. So 6 minus 1 and x2 minus x1. So this will become 5 over 10. So the final answer will be 1 over 2. Yes, everything is clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the last topic of the class is midpoint. I will do it a little bit quickly. So how to find midpoint value? So the formula to find out the midpoint value is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So this is the formula to find the midpoint. Okay, now we'll see one question, then we end the class, and we will inshallah continue this topic because we have to do more things, how to find equations and some more things we have to do in this topic. So now the question is find the midpoint of PR. So can you please tell me what is the coordinate of P?
P is -4
Yes,
on 0.
very good. What is the coordinate of R? Here we have R. So if I
Mm,
join, it will look like this. So this will be 9, comma 4. Okay, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to find out the midpoint. So we have a formula of midpoint that is written on the top of. So x1 is -4 and x2 is 9. So -4. Now y2, y1 plus y2 is 0 plus 4 divided by 2. So now this will become, first I will look at this, 5 over 2, comma 4 over 2. So we can cancel out, cancellation is possible. So the midpoint is 5 over 2, comma 2, or you can write 2.5, comma 2. Both is a correct answer. Yes, Azan, any confusion in this part?
No.
Very good. Okay, so the last question is homework for you. You have to try this one. Okay. you will get this drive link. From the drive link, you will get this worksheet from the drive link. Okay.
Okay.
So still there are some things remaining in this topic. So inshallah we will cover tomorrow. Right now you can go now. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, thank you, Allah Hafiz.